My name is Ashley Baker and I'm a Senior Health Mentor at Evolve, a social impact company. And today I'm going to be talking about child-led sessions within PE. I believe it's very, very important for the child to have complete control really over their own learning, so they can instigate their own development and learn from their own mistakes. The problem and the trouble with children being told by the adult what to do all of the time means they never actually physically learn from their own mistakes using their own initiative. They do as instructed by the teacher, which in later life is going to restrict their life skills and their problem solving mechanisms when faced with real problems in the real world. I would always start with the child-led session in my 6 weeks and always finish with a child-led session in my 6 weeks. They can either be game-based sessions or they can be structured sessions by the children. An example being of this is if you are playing basketball, have the first lesson as your tournament week so they can completely take ownership of it. They can create their own rules as long as they're within the boundaries of what you're trying to achieve. They can pick their own teams. They can control their own games. And as a member of staff or as a health mentor or a coach or whoever you may be in that part of the session, you may step back, watch, assess the kids, and just see how well they do cope within an actual physical education lesson without your help. See if they can correct their mistakes without your knowledge and your input. Then the next 4 weeks you can then look at what they have been able to achieve and what they haven't been able to achieve in that first week and really manipulate your sessions around the things they really need to work on. An example again being in basketball, if they made a lot of mistakes in the dribbling areas but managed to correct them using the correct technique and what you're looking for, that's great. If they make mistakes, then a few mistakes with passing but don't really correct them because they don't know how to correct them, you can then focus your next session particularly on passing, as that is the topic with the most demand and the most need for those children to develop in the actual topic itself. Obviously after the end of the 4 weeks you can then do another kind of child-led session. Again, it could be game-based, it could be an assessment session if they take part in. You could just give them the equipment, ask them to create something related to the topic to see their expression and their creative sides. If you use my example as using a game in the first lesson, I would always do a competition-based lesson in the last lesson which they control once more, and you can fully assess the children, see what they have learned, and assess how effective your teaching has been towards that child's development. It's very, very important that children get to do this themselves and we don't have input in this. As you'll notice in PE, a child will do something extremely well. They'll dribble with the ball forward in football, for example, and take on 2 players. And before they do anything else, they'll look across at you for your approval. That shouldn't be the case, because that 1 second can make the whole difference between the child being successful, shooting and scoring a goal, or the child losing the ball, losing his confidence, and having to start from scratch again. So yeah, that is a basic on child-led sessions. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you for your cooperation and listening to my video.